Hi friends, welcome to Techno Friends. Today's video we are going to discuss about restrictions. Restrictions is a new setting which was provided in one of the versions of iOS. I don't exactly remember whether it came in iOS 4 or iOS 5, but I'm using iOS 5 right now, and restrictions allows you to configure how your iOS device can be used. So in this video we're going to learn about restrictions. We're going to learn how to enable restrictions, what all restrictions can do for you. And in the end, I'm just also going to show you how you can disable restrictions in case you are done with it. So in order to get started, what you need to do is you need to click on, I'm using an iPad, but this feature can be used on any iOS device. I'm not sure if you can use it in iOS, earlier versions of iOS, but definitely in iOS 5. Click on the button called Settings, and it will pop up a screen. You need to, in case if you are not already selected, you need to click on General. So let's say if you were in picture frame, now you need to go back to General. Usually whichever menu item you were in the last time you closed Settings, that is what opens up. So you are in General now, and when you are in General, you just need to scroll down a little. You'll find this setting called Restrictions. So by default it is always turned off. In order to turn it on, you need to click on it. And when you click on it, you get another screen. You will have all these options which are turned gray right now, which are not enabled. But in order to enable, you need to press on the other button called Enable Restrictions. In order to use restrictions, one of the things is that you need to set a passcode. Now this is the 4-digit classic passcode which iOS users are used to. One recommendation I have here is don't set the passcode as you usually as the same passcode which you usually use for locking or unlocking your phone. So have a different passcode. Let's say for my needs I'm setting it up 2012, which is the year when I'm making this video, and you will see all these options have now turned such that the color has changed and you can now turn them on or off. So go down and you will see basically what happens is you can have restrictions allows you to have even deeper control, saying that, hey, do you want to allow Safari on your iOS device or not? So when you say, hey, no, I don't want to allow Safari on my iOS device, Safari icon will just go away from the home screen. So users will not be able to use Safari. So I'm not going to mess with Safari right now, but these are different options that you got. You might want to disable YouTube app, and then the YouTube app will go away. You might want to disable FaceTime and say, hey, no more FaceTimes. So when you do that, you won't get an option to make FaceTime calls when you're calling someone. So this is what are the different things you can allow. You can even have control saying that, hey, I don't want iTunes to be enabled. I don't want the user of the device to be able to install or delete apps. In that case, you will need to turn these things off. Right? So you'll not be able to install or delete apps. I'm setting them back to off because I don't want to basically mess with restrictions right now. This is more from the tutorial perspective. Now you can even say, hey, I don't want any location services to be turned on, so you can just turn them off. You will get saying that, hey, you will no longer be able to locate your iPad on a map with Find My iPad and all, and you can say, hey, okay, I'm fine with it. Turning off location will essentially disable any services which use location data, like your maps, like your geotagging of the photos. All those things won't work. You can set the ratings for allowed content. Let's say if you are in United Kingdom, you might want to select United Kingdom instead of United States. And then you might say, hey, okay, do you want explicit music and podcasts rated? You can turn them off or on. You might want to disable in-app purchases. In-app purchases are like apps which want you to buy stuff when you have downloaded the app. So let's say if it's a magazine app, right? Hey, do you want to download earlier versions of this app by just paying $1? Those are called in-app purchases. Purchases made from inside the app, right? You might want to disable multiplayer games. You might want to disable adding friends on Game Center. All these things can be done using restrictions. So once you are done restrictions and you come back to the general screen, you'll see restrictions now shows on. And when you click on it again, it asks you for the passcode. Just enter the passcode, and here you will have all those settings that you have changed. So ratings are for United Kingdom, in-app purchases are on, multiplayer games and multiplayer adding friends is off, things like that. In case if you are done loading with the restrictions, you are no more your device is no more being used by your kids, or let's say if it was a corporate device, it's no more a corporate device and you want to sell it off to someone else, you will have to turn off restrictions. So again, go back to the restriction screen and press disable restrictions. It'll ask for the passcode again, enter the passcode, and your restrictions are now again disabled. So restrictions, if you come back again, restrictions is now off. This was it. Hope you enjoyed it. Do share your comments, and if there's any other topic on which you would want a how-to video, let me know. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Visit www.technofriends.in.